Hi, dear Libra. This is Nicole, and thank you for tuning in for your spiritual guidance for March 2017. And we're going to do your life, career focus. We're going to do your love focus, and we're going to do your health and wellness towards the end. So you got to stay tuned and hang in there, honey. First thing, Libra. I feel like now you're getting used to Jupiter being in your sign, and you're feeling lucky, you're feeling beautiful, and you're feeling more powerful. So for those of you that are not, honey, your value system, that's where it's at. It's destined for you to right now raise it up, raise your standard, raise your boundaries, raise what your self-worth is, because Jupiter is gifting you these opportunities of once you say, you know what, that is what I deserve. And then he or she rises to that occasion to meet your standards. This is in your job. So absolutely, you're going for promotions. Go for that raise increase. This is great time for you to receive those blessings. And you're honoring what your self-reflection is. Okay, so there's an inward understanding of, I'm hearing this about myself, I'm receiving these are those moments of spiritual guidance that you're not necessarily sharing with anybody, but you're manifesting what spirit is telling you from within. Okay, heavenly angels, thank you so much. Please show dear Libra who they are calling on this month. And I really feel there's a new way. Archangel Azrael just came out. Your loved ones in heaven are doing fine. Let go of the worries and feel their loving blessings. There's an understanding. There's a new beginning in your foundation. The way money comes to you. The way you receive that benefit through your job. The way that people treat you lovely this month. So absolutely know that energy is for you to grab onto, is for you to have. This is transformational. Archangel Azrael is the angel of death, the angel of transformation. So that old side of you that really felt uncomfortable saying, well, you know, this is the way I feel, or being uncomfortable with the reality of any type of relationship dynamic. Now, I really feel that side of you is like, oh no, I'm starting to see and feel Jupiter's presence and that blessed, magnanimous, I want it all, I'm going to indulge energy, and I'm transitioning into my destiny. So that energy is there. But the thing with Jupiter is, Jupiter hands it to you. You have to go get it. Okay, so let that old part of you die away. The baggage, the mindset, the patterns, the behavior, the relationships that are toxic, no matter what relationship they are, whether it be in the form of you or someone else, let it go so that you can welcome in your future. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Heavenly angels, thank you. Thank you so much. Please show our dear Libras. Okay. Yes, you have. Oh my gosh. Oh, and I love Archangel Raziel. Archangel Raziel came in for you during a weekly a couple years ago, and Libra freaked me right on out. Made something feel like and sound like it fell down on the wall when nothing was there. And all of a sudden we heard a whoosh and a flapping of wings, and Archangel Raziel was right behind me. Freaked me completely out, okay? I felt like my spirit jumped out of my body. That's how freaked out I was. But I've worked with Archangel Raziel for as long as I can remember, and that voice is very bold, it's very loud, it's very clear, And you're going to know it. You are absolutely going to know it. Archangel Raziel is the universe. Okay? And when he came to me, it was as the universe. So you're working with all things spiritual alchemy, all things spiritual knowledge, all things spiritual wisdom, everything. And there's a tremendous ending that's happening here. Okay, so there's a new beginning, big time, happening for you. Spend time in quiet meditation. This is self-discovery, spiritual teaching. This is a spiritual awakening that's happening, and this is big. You've got the angel of death telling you to part ways with your old self so that you can welcome in your blessings. Jupiter is right there working with you. Look at, who's that? Saturn. Okay, telling you how to do it right. And wisdom is right there, and they are bringing you that beautiful wisdom, the sage advice. Look at all that sage. This is sage for me. This is purity. This is the highest of alchemy. This is awesome. So you might be delivering that information pretty, with a punch. You might be packing it with a punch, but you're speaking your truth. And sometimes, my dear air sign, okay, this air energy, you have to be the one to say it. And you've got to say it, to speak your truth, because what did they show me earlier? They're rising up to come to your standards. So know your boundaries, know your self-worth, know your value. This is challenging information. The delays are changed to plans. Truth is being delivered without tact. You've got the keen eyesight of the great white wolf, which means you are very in tune with whatever's going on at that moment. And you've got your sword ready to cut somebody, but just make sure you know how to use it before you use it, because that sword is very sharp, okay? But you're ready to soar. You're ready. This brilliant idea is at your fingertips, and it is yours to use. You've got the strength of a bear, and that pot of gold belongs to you. This is riches and wealth coming to you, and that's manifestation. You've got the tree of life here. You've got the strength and the pride and the courage, the braveness of the lion, and you're stepping into your own with a new partner. You've come into your own. Exactly what they showed me earlier, right? So you're signing a new contract with business, new employment, new vendors, new clientele, because you're raising your standards, okay? You're accepting a new commitment with a lover. Could be long-term boyfriend or girlfriend. Could be reinvesting in your relationship life with your spouse. But you're moving forward. Could be moving forward together in business now. But you're separating ways with an old side of yourself. And you're coming into a new partnership there because you're understanding a heightened sense of awareness about yourself. You're understanding your values, what you deserve. No more are you willing to settle. And that side of you is, you're just kicking it to the curb. I love that. This is in love and money. That's what's so beautiful about that is Libra, this is time. It's so time. Thank you so much. And for those of you that are getting visits from your spirit guides, honey, they're there. They're right there with you. This is all things spiritual for you this month. And you pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention, interpret your dreams. And epiphanies. Deja vu moments. The way your spiritual guidance comes to you, remember this, will always be different. But it will always release you from the inner turmoil, from your ego. It will always do that, okay? So it'll be very, very clear. And Archangel Raziel is a very loud or very convincing, very strong, very obvious, make myself known, heard. You will see me because I will defy everything that your human is saying, your ego is saying, and you'll know that I'm there. Type of beautiful. You hear that? Do you hear that? Did you hear Now I'm gonna tell you what just happened. My whole body is just in it. Oh, I love Archangel Raziel. I'm gonna tell you what just fell off the wall. Now this time something was there. It was my lighter fell off the wall. Now that is Archangel Raziel, and thank you so much for being here for Dear Libras again. He's doing this for you. He did the same thing for you 2 years ago and made me look at it in my mind's eye and then showed me and showed up again to explain to you, you are blessed. Libra, I love Archangel Raziel. I love all of them. But I work so closely with Archangel Raziel. I see him, and I say him in my human limitation. It's a very bold presence, so I associate it with masculinity, okay? And, oh, I just love him. So call on him. Thank you so much, Archangel Raziel. Oh, my gosh. We are so connected. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Heavenly angels, thank you. For our dear Libras, thank you so much. Okay. And there's the other one. All right. It was so beautiful. So, you know, those religious factors, your principles, your understanding, a deepening of spirituality, you're changing. Self-discovery. And you're understanding who you deserve, what you don't. You're praying together. Encourage yourself to do that. Be encouraged to really break away from any limiting mindset and viewpoints in your spiritual life. When you're growing, you're expanding. Some of you are raising your boundaries so much that the other person is rising right up to the occasion and gifting you with that ring. You know, some of you are just up-leveling to a higher status of friendship and understanding. Some of you, again, are renewing your vows and just reinventing your relationship life. It is safe for you to do so. Open your heart up for unconditional love. That's the highest form of energy. It's safe for you to do that now. You're letting go of that one side of who you used to be. You're no longer that person, honey. You're no longer settling for less than. Thank you so much. Woo! Oh my gracious. Honey. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. Look deeper within, honey. Archangel Raziel is on you. Look deeper within. Reach beyond the surface of your feelings. This is self-discovery. Okay? Thank you so much. And don't cut it. Okay. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. Okay. You're honoring your values. There's some deal breakers that you've been struggling with. And this is your confirmation. So, dear Libras, reach beyond the surface. There's that one. Oh, I thought you had 2 themes for a minute. Oh, yeah, you're feeling that. Honor your emotions, your feelings. Master your emotions and feelings, okay? That's your theme this month. Honor and master your emotions. That's your sacral chakra. When you master your emotions, dear Libra, you manifest what you want. Reach beyond the surface of your feelings on the situation that's on your soul right now. Spirit is encouraging you to be vulnerable to the unknown in what comes to you as spiritual guidance, because healing energy is needed now to move forward. Don't be afraid to face your skeletons and leave the baggage behind. What were they saying all along? You deserve true love and happiness of mind, body, and soul. Honor your needs. Your energy is changing, and so are your needs. Male or female, coupled up or single. Putting yourself first is a positive thing. Okay? In a positive way, it's a healthy balance in your relationship life. You may not be feeling so loved, or you may be feeling less attractive. But so it's time for you to focus on the different ways you can receive love. Remember, it's safe for you to love through healing and healthy connections. I just want to leave him right there by himself because that just, I love him. Okay, so here's the deal breaker that you're feeling. Now, some of you have already experienced this. Some of you are going to experience it a little bit later, but you've been struggling with the difficult information. Could be in your job, could be in your romantic life, could be within yourself. But you may have recently found out information that made you react strongly. So that's why they're telling you, honor your emotions. Master your emotions. Honor yourself first. Spirit is urging you to get clear on what you want and need. What goes against your values, dear Libras, goes against your self-worth. You may feel lonely temporarily, but Spirit is guiding you to keep your values and self-worth in your relationship life. If that person is unavailable to you and you're breaking down their door and being lonely and sad and they don't care, they're living their life, kick them to the curb. They are not for you. Okay? They are not for you. You have to honor your needs and your value system in order for Spirit to open you up and for you to open up and to be aligned with the love of your life. Okay? You've got a soulmate coming in. And your soulmate reunion, I encourage you to invest in yourself enough to get on board and register for our Twin Flame Manifestation Workshop. Darian and I reunited after over 20 years. We learned the mistakes we made. We learned secrets that we recognized, and we put it all together in a workshop. We manifested our Twin Flame reunion having been separated when we were 13 years old. As kids, we honored our parents' wishes. We had to. So, honey, you're in line for your soulmate. Some of you are with that person. Some of you have met them, and you're having a difficult time understanding how to join your union. But it's on the horizon. So keep reaffirming, visualizing, moving towards your soulful connection. Don't you give up. Don't you give up. But some of you have to have this deal breaker in order to manifest this. And and I feel you're asking me, did we have to do that? Yes. Sure did. Sure did. Because you have to look at the circumstances that you're in. It is not all that easy, but it's not all that difficult either. And here's your minor loss. This is the breakup. This is a breakup or a separation with someone. This is a difficult moment, but it will not last. You see those balloons of hearts? So when you go through this energy, okay, the deal breaker that just makes your stomach turn. It just makes you sick to your stomach because this information is just a blow to you. Honor yourself first. Keep your spirituality about yourself. Know that you've come into your own for a reason. And this is a breakthrough moment, a release from your old self, and you're seeing things the way they're supposed to be. Change your perspective. Consider the other person's point of view, concerns, ideas, and feelings. Spirit is encouraging you, dear Libra, to compromise and try to move forward and find balance. Resolve to seek the high road. No more getting taken advantage of. I can tell you that right now. Some of you are like, I'm done. Thank you so much, heavenly angels. Wow. Archangel Raziel is with you. I am so happy that Archangel Raziel has been with you for a while now and told you before last year, told you destiny was coming and destiny is now. And for me to remember all of that is not me remembering it. It's Archangel Raziel telling me to tell you it, because if I remembered every single reading that I did, I would be a basket case. Okay? Oh my gosh. Could you imagine that? I can't. I don't want to. I got to release that energy because it doesn't belong to me. Thank you so much, heavenly angels. Oh my gosh, acceptance came in before. See, that's beautiful. When they repeat themselves, it tells you how wrapped up in the energy and how much You are to look at your sun, moon, rising, ascendant, if you were born on a cusp signs, because this is spiritual guidance. I am a spiritual channel. I channel through the spirit realm. I don't do astrology, though I really appreciate and respect astrology, and I love it. That's not what I do. And so absolutely be honored by when Spirit speaks directly to you, because it will be the way that you can receive it. Not me, not your mother, not your partner, not your kids, not your husband, not your wife. You. Thank you so much, Heavenly Angel. So you've got your foundation here in acceptance. And that is your passion. That's your desire. That's what you want. And at the end of the month, don't you have that energy? Yes, you do. New beginnings is in your foundation. So this is it. At the end of the month, I want you to really harmonize on your self-value and accepting yourself. This is a great time for you to do that. Okay, the energy is in that part of the sky. You are in that part of the stars of foundation and transformation, and letting that old side of yourself die away, so that the rebirthing of who you are and always meant to be is coming through. When I accept myself, I find love. Cherry loves her work as a waitress, but feels that something is missing from her life. She has a boyfriend, yet she senses that he is unfaithful. One day, a customer orders cherry pie. Cherry cuts a slice and sighs to a friend that her life is like that pie, with the slice missing. Her friend remarks that maybe Cherry is a heart-shaped pie. Cherry's perspective changes. She leaves her boyfriend and later meets a man who makes her happy. Wow. Talk about letting go of unhealthy connections. A magical box of self-acceptance appears before you. Your unique qualities reside within. Open it. Are things simple now? Cherry Heart invites you to see yourself as a complete soul, just as you are. Your personal inquiry this month, dear Libras, is: am I assessing myself accurately, or am I distorting my reality in a self-defeating way? Can I simply accept myself? Your key ideas are new ways of seeing yourself, embracing imperfection, feeling incomplete, and selling yourself short. Manifesting, knowledge, and luck, which I like to say fortune, are your key words. And then you have your intellect, which is your solar plexus. If I seek peace, I must embrace my fears. Topaz is a renowned spiritual teacher. People travel to hear his wisdom. And who do you have here? The spiritual alchemist. I'm just going to put Archangel Raziel in his place. Archangel Raziel is a renowned spiritual teacher. People travel to hear his wisdom. Oh, I can't, because Topaz is the person. Okay, I won't do that then. See how much, I just have so much love for Archangel Raziel, it's ridiculous. He is journeying up a mountain to seek private counsel with the great servant. When a young boy stops him, the boy asks, if enlightenment is to be found in my own mind, how do I get there? The moment before he disappears into the mist, Topaz replies, through your fears. All right. Remember this. Your inspiration, dear Libras, is at this time your journey is more important than your destination. Remember, if you face your fear, you will grow stronger. Relief awaits. Relief awaits. Your personal inquiry this month is, my thoughts always drive my choices. How can I use my thoughts to heal myself? Remember, this is that energy. How can I use my thoughts to heal myself? Your key ideas are path to enlightenment, the reluctant sage, taking time alone to connect, trusting your intuition, needing solitude, time for reflection. Your key words are support, courage, and confidence. You can do this, honey. You've got the courage and confidence of the brave lion, and you can do this. Dear Libra, your health and wellness for this month is, if you feel any fullness of an understanding that you need to make a change, you need to break away from an old pattern in your inability to speak your truth. Your throat, okay, you may be getting a dry throat, you may have a sore throat, you may find yourself doing that, clearing your throat. Anyway, you're treating a sickness that isn't healing, could be strep, so please make sure you're getting your antibiotics. Your ears may start ringing. People call it tinnitus. We as spiritual beings, we know it to be spiritual communication. Your lower lip may begin to quiver, your lower jaw, any type of tightness or anything into that, make sure you're looking into that deeper. The base of your brain, any tingling, any sensations there in your cerebellum, your cervical spine, and your neck. Make sure if you're waking up with a crook in your neck that you're taking time out for yourself and you're honoring where that stress has manifested from. Okay? At the end of the month, there is a great new beginning in your bladder, your genitals, your sex organs, your any relief of hemorrhoids, anything dealing with your ovaries, your genitals. So if there has been an inability to conceive, if there has been a need for you to get a vasectomy, get your tubes tied, whatever the case is, and there's also an understanding of, am I going to be celibate, or am I now able to enjoy a healthy life, a healthy sex life? Anyone that is suffering from inability to have a healthy sex life. And then I can't see the word. It's very clouded. So I just feel like any confusion, hazy energy, any cloudiness around why you cannot. There's a block there of why you cannot enjoy. I just heard abuse. Sexual dysfunction. That's what it is. Now I see the word. Sexual dysfunction. If there's any type of sexual dysfunction there, this is a great time for you to begin in a new path of healing, and it be so that it is improving your health, mind, body, and soul. Thank you so much. This is reproductive. This is in your muscular system as well. This is recognizing if there's a hernia there, because that's part of the energy. You may have pulled your groin and not really realize it or not understand how you even got the hernia. My uncle, he has a hernia. He just had a coloscopy, bad, and to help him live as much of a quality of life as he can, having experienced colon cancer, and he had a hernia and couldn't figure out why, but understood that there was something wrong there, had it looked at, hernia, and they treated it. So absolutely don't ignore any feelings that you're having there in your prostate. Please, gentlemen, make sure you're getting checked. Any anus, irritability, itching, rashes, or anything like that. Could be as simple as not using a type of perfume, lotion. Could be from having constipation and just, having anything like that, any kind of discomfort. Make sure you're looking at it. Make sure you're not using remedies that are not hypoallergenic. Okay, make sure that you are using, if you have anything in the area of your anus or anything like that. Witch hazel is on those little Tux pads. It's witch hazel. So that is a natural astringent that you can use. Sometimes you're using the wrong toilet paper. Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm always gonna tell you. Be very upfront. So, oh my gosh, dear Libra, what a beautiful reading. Please take great care. Please like, comment, subscribe, share our channel. Our mission is to really increase our spiritual superstar family by 100,000 by the end of 2017, and we need your help to get there. What a beautiful reading. I'm so happy for you. Dear Libra, call on Archangel Raziel. Welcome him into your spiritual ascension and your spiritual awakening and your spiritual life. Take great care, and I'll see you very soon.